the Dirty Sports Podcast. I said, welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast with Andy, Ruther, and Joe Prano. Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast.
Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Andy Ruther, coming to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio, with my co-host from Port Hueneme, California, Joey No Chill Prano.
Hello, Andy.
Good, what are we, Monday evening?
Good Monday evening, sir.
Yeah.
You know what? It's been months in my little creation shed, different times of day, different seasons of the year. I think we finally found one where the light's right in here. It's about 6:30, 6:45 p.m. midsummer evening. This is about finally the right light where I'm not pink, I'm not blown out, not nothing. Here we are. Andy, do you mind if I get some plugs out of the way?
Yeah, man, go for it.
July 26th, as you can see in my little bottom third there. 26, 27, 28. Yonkers Comedy Club, Yonkers, New York. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 early show Sunday, 6 p.m. on Sunday. Get your tickets now, YonkersComedyClub.com, maybe. I don't know. Just Google Yonkers Comedy Club. I love it when people give the web address. Like, you're not just going to go put Yonkers Comedy Club into Google and see what comes up. Go to Yonkers Comedy Club. Also, if you're out on the east end of Long Island, I'm going to be doing Pizza Staro's new show, Comedy at Pox. Pox being Poxabog Golf Course in Sagaponack, New York, right there by Bridgehampton. That's Wednesday, July 24th. So the 24th in the Hamptons, 26th, 27th, 28th in Yonkers. I'll have some shows in and around New York City the week I'm home as well. But those are the paid ones. Those are the headlining gigs. Those are the ones where you get a good chunk of Joe.
So you'll be on the East Coast again.
Yes, that's right. Next week, this Friday till a week from Monday. So 10 days on the East Coast, the 19th to the 29th.
So something tells me we won't be doing late night shows then.
We could, but probably not. We could probably, we'll probably be back to early mornings, because then it'll be even morning for you if it works. Because I will probably be tuning into the Adam Carolla show. Ugh, day jobs. Who needs them? When it airs, but now it'll be airing instead of 1 o'clock my time, it'll be airing 4 o'clock my time. So morning party, dude. You get
but
back.
Carolla's not live, is he?
He's not live, but I'm going to attempt to broadcast the show live to me in a private link so that I might still fulfill my role as an executive producer over there.
I gotcha.
I'm not, this is not, what do they call it? I don't know anything about working a job. PTO or something paid time off. I'm not taking that. I'm just working remotely, I guess. Kinda. Who the fuck knows?
That would be considered remote.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, okay. Gotcha.
And also, I guess while we're doing plugs, I appeared on Adam's show reading the news yesterday's, the episode that came out today, and the episode that'll come out tomorrow. If you want to check me out, talking Trump assassination. Trump assassination fail.
Yeah,
Trump fail 2024.
Wild times, man.
Wild times. Adam wouldn't dive into it with me. Even if we found out about it when we were in the car driving from Oregon to Washington. And I was like, this is fishy. Now, I didn't know the details at the time, but I was like, he got shot, but he didn't die and he's barely hurt. I was like, this is suspicious. And he kind of gave me a little diving board there. He let me walk myself out on that plank. He was like, maybe. And then, of course, once he hit the news cycle and once the mainstream media got a hold of him, yesterday when we did the show, it was like, nah, it's real. And I'm like, is it though? I'm still a little conspiracy on this. How do you feel as a fellow conspiracy theorist of sorts. Fishy?
I mean,
It just nicked his ear? His ear?
that's not where I mean, for me, the fishy is like
The
none of
cops talked to the guy and then
none of the Secret Service stuff adds up.
that they had a shot, but they didn't take it because they have to let him fire. Like, since when is this?
I don't even know about. I don't know about that protocol. I just know everything I've seen, and I also know that like there's no history of this guy. There's no manifesto. There's no Facebook, Twitter, whatever. I like post. I just no, let me put it this way. We're never gonna get the truth. As sad as that is. That's what I believe. Call me a conspiracy theorist. I just don't think. I personally think a lot of things are fishy.
Let's say I've many different theories. Now, he was a registered Republican. Okay, that's what they say. Now, there's a lot of different things that go with that. My mom's a registered Democrat. My mom's for sure voting for Trump for the third time. So, things change. The kid's 20. But let's say he was
donated $15 to
that's
Democratic
bullshit.
Party.
By the way, he didn't even do that because the timeline on that is like younger than he could have been. That one's been debunked, I think.
Well, they said he did it at 17.
Yeah. Can you legally donate to the?
I don't know.
Right. So, conspiracy theory though. Let's say you were fucking like, these school shooters, they know they're gonna die, right? Like they know they're not getting out alive. Like no one's like went and shot up a school and then like made it out. It's not like the guy who ran through the outfield at Cincinnati Reds and like left through the outfield wall. Like they go in knowing they're not coming out. Let's say the FBI or the whoever intercepts things that this guy's ready to fucking kill Biden or whatever. Are you even allowed to say kill Biden on a YouTube that you're streaming? I don't know. Let's say they found him. What if they go, hey, bro, seems like you're down to die for the cause. What if you just like don't kill Trump and you die for the cause? But that like guarantees, like you kill Biden, whoever replaces him becomes president. Like this, we all agree this helped Trump, right?
Bro, he's gonna win in a landslide, in my opinion.
He's gonna win in a landslide. Of course he is.
I mean, you think, right? You would think.
But like, doesn't that seem like the most obvious end game? If there's a conspiracy theory, it's like this helps Trump.
Yeah, but that's not where I would take it. I would take it as in a lot of people want Trump dead because he's still not the. I view all this as he's still an outsider, and people on both sides have hated him since day one, and hated everything about him.
So you think the conspiracy is that they let it happen to try to get him killed, and it clipped his ear, dude? It clipped his ear.
What I can't figure out is like they would let this guy do the shooting. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I just think it's. I think a lot of people, again, on both sides would be happy. Here's why it's all fascinating to me. I don't know if you know this, and this is kind of interesting, and nobody's really talking about this. Trump is the only president that has said the term since Dwight Eisenhower coined it, the military-industrial complex, and it being a problem. And a lot of people go back to that. This is when he was running the first time in the Republican primary. And I've seen this clip, but you haven't seen it recently, where he brings it up like the military-industrial complex is a problem, blah, blah, blah. And I just think they say a lot of people when he said that, are like, this guy can't be in office because the country is run by the military-industrial complex. So obviously he was president, and he did, I don't even remember what all the military did when he was president, but
didn't leave the Middle East, that's for sure.
Well, no, that's my take though, is that like a lot of people want him dead. I don't know how they get this dude involved. But again, what do I know? I just let me put it this way.
Well, but theoretically, right?
Fishy. It's all fishy.
How they get this guy involved is like, what did he even shoot at Trump? That's like the thing. Like, that's my conspiracy is like, did his ear get clipped, or did he like go down and then they do the like a bunch of people dive on him and that's where they like nick his ear and then he comes back up and he's bleeding and
well, there's I mean, there's enough eyewitnesses to debunk what you just said, and there's a picture of the New York Times reporter, the bullet.
Of the bullet in the air.
You think that's fake?
I mean, we JFK'd. The bullet went out down his arm, out his hand, into the
No, I know,
thing.
but the New York Times isn't exactly pro-Trump. They're
that's what I'm saying. Well, then
so
there's
why would a New York Times reporter have that?
And then the other thing is, like, the bullet. If you look at the New York Times picture, right, you're looking at Trump. The bullet is to the right of his head as you're looking at the picture, right? Or stage left if you were him at the crowd. But then you see the shot of the snipers and they're shooting out into the crowd, not like across the stage. Like, how is the bullet coming from the side?
No, I think you're right. If you looked at the diagramming of it, which I've looked at, look, dude, at the end of the day, I stand by what I say. We're never going to know what really happened, I don't think, especially if the FBI.
We're never going to know what really happened.
Yeah, especially if the FBI is investigating, get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying this. Everybody's real quick for the first time to be like, yep, that's what happened. And I'm like, this is the one that's not fishy to people? The second I heard it, I go, he got shot, but he didn't die? He got shot in the head, but he didn't die? No way. No fucking way. Adam was like, yeah, maybe. And then a day later, he's like, no, that's what happened. And I was like, they got to you, dude.
Well, I haven't even really thought about that part as much. Again, my focus has been on the millions of videos I've seen with countless people going to law enforcement. Hey, there's a guy on a roof with a gun, and just the lack of like the lack of people moving quickly. You're just like, what? Why? I mean, I lived in LA all those years. Every time a president came to town, Obama was in town. I felt like every other weekend in Los Angeles. They cleared out the entire freeways. There wasn't even that many people at that rally. It was a small rural town. You probably know where this is since you went to school in Pennsylvania.
I don't know where it is. I forget where it's at.
I forget too, but I don't know. It's all crazy, man. And like, if he had died, it would not have been good. It would not have been good for the country.
It would not have been good. But, I'm one of those guys, and this is not me rooting for Donald Trump's death. I don't like, obviously, I don't root for people's deaths. That's not my thing, except Carmelo Anthony. I don't, and now he's off my team, so I don't even really do that. I don't root for that, but like at the same time, I was like, yeah, everybody's like, it would have been bad. It would have been Civil War. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, let chips fall where they may.
It would have been bad. It would have been really, really bad. I don't know about Civil War. It would have been. It wouldn't have been good. Now here's the silver lining on all this. There's been some amazing memes. There's been some amazing the 50 Cent remake of Many Men is pretty funny. Like the one with artificial intelligence, Donald Trump. Have you heard that with Donald Trump rapping?
Yeah.
The bring back, I had seen it before, the Shane Gillis bit about Donald Trump getting shot. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. With Chappelle watching?
Yeah, with Chappelle watching it, and Chappelle doing his laugh on stage. That, like, there's been some things that have come out of this that have been pretty funny for me.
I thought your brother might like my dentist one.
I saw your dentist one. You went with the dentist joke. He probably didn't see it. He actually is the one who broke the news to me. I was with Brittany's parents were over, and we had dinner, and then we were with Isla. Like, I probably found out hour and a half, 2 hours. I just hopped on the brother group chat. I grabbed my phone. I wasn't by my phone. I grabbed my phone to film Isla, who had snuck into the closet to eat a cookie. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, I was trying to mess with her. Like, do you hear eating a cookie? And then as I was filming, I saw the text. My brother like, I think somebody just tried to kill Trump. I was like, what? And of course I literally just was like, this, whatever. And then I was like, whoa. This for real? Craziness, man.
Richard Simmons got Farrah Fawcetted by Trump.
Yeah, he did. He did. Richard Simmons, man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Letterman show legend.
Wasn't he on Stern a lot too?
I think he was on Stern a lot too, yeah. Coming to New York and just do the rounds in his little striped shorts.
He was gay, right?
I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
yeah, I mean, he denied it till like the end, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, are you serious?
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like he had a says who like kind of shit, and you're like,
that might be the greatest thing I've ever heard. He denied it till the end.
pretty sure.
He never came out.
No, I don't think so.
Get out of here.
I'm telling you, dude. I think he would like get mad about it too.
Well, his sexual orientation has been the subject of much speculation. He never publicly discussed his sexuality. After his death, actress Jane Fonda said the last time she saw Simmons was when she had lunch with Simmons and his boyfriend at the Polo Lounge. Said the relationship was new and he was proud. He never came out.
Wow, maybe he came out toward the end.
No, he never came out.
I mean, but he had a new boyfriend and he was proud of him. Yeah.
Not proud enough to be like, yo, I'm sucking this dude's dick. Like he wasn't that proud.
Not that proud.
I mean, and then we lost, you know who else we lost this weekend? We lost that Andy Ruther Eskimo brother.
Dr. Ruth?
I wish she was my Eskimo brother.
Probably was.
Dr. Ruth would be the coolest Eskimo.
Nice. Who's an Andy Ruther Eskimo brother?
I've said this on Dirty Sports before. Jacoby Jones.
Oh, that's right.
He's an Eskimo brother.
That's right. I remember that now.
Yeah. I hooked up with the girl on Tinder who that night when we were out for drinks, where we go? We met at what bar would that be? It was a Patriots, Celtics. It was in New England. It was a Boston bar, Santa Monica, and like 20th.
Shack?
Right by the Shack, across from the Shack.
The Tinderbox?
No, it was like an Irish pub or some shit. Why am I forgetting the name of it?
O'Brien's?
Not O'Brien's.
On Santa Monica and 20th.
Probably maybe like
Pico? On Pico?
Maybe like Santa Monica and 24th or something. There's the Shack, and there was literally not directly across, but like maybe a block up. You would know this. It was
I would know.
They had a stage. It was an Irish place.
Irish bar.
Anyway.
You're going to make me fucking look it up. Because you think it's still there?
It's got to be. I remember it was big drama. I remember especially that bar. Game 7 of the Lakers Celtics NBA Finals. I was at the Shack, and across there, of course, it's a Boston bar. And that place, they'd walk out like during commercial breaks, and they would literally talk shit across the street to the Shack, to all the Lakers fans. It's pretty funny. It's got to still be there.
Yeah.
That's where I met her anyway.
I know. Now I need to know, though.
She told me that night that she's like, I hooked up with Jacoby Jones. And I remember being like, that's random. Jacoby Jones? Fun fact about Jacoby Jones, by the way. I don't think a lot of people know this, but they should. He's the only guy in Super Bowl history. Do people know this? To have a kick return touchdown and a receiving touchdown in the same game.
I did not. I don't think people did know that.
No one else has ever done that in Super Bowl history. 108-yard kick return touchdown and a receiving touchdown. That was the Ravens over Niners game in New Orleans, where all the lights went out during Beyonce's halftime show.
Yeah, that's right.
It came back on. Jacoby Jones, I mean, he just takes off in that second half.
I'll never find this place, and I'm not gonna look anymore. Motherfucker. Yeah, he opened the second half with it.
Yeah.
And Flacco won MVP. Yeah.
Flacco won MVP.
Yeah.
He also had the 70-yard bomb
that got them through past Denver.
Yeah, the Miracle Mile or the what they call it, the Mile High Miracle.
Mile High Miracle.
Like with under 40 seconds to go. I actually watched that today.
Wow.
I mean, I was pouring one out for my Eskimo.
Pouring one out for my boy.
Yeah.
Jacoby Jones, Alabama, right?
Was he? He was from New Orleans, which made that Super Bowl even cooler for him. No cause of death released. He's 40. He said he died peacefully.
Yeah, fentanyl's pretty peaceful.
Not Alabama. You would never guess this in a million.
Well, then I'll never guess it.
Southeastern Louisiana University.
Wow.
No. Actually, he's got a cool story. He originally enrolled as a track scholarship to Southeastern Louisiana University. He transferred to Division II Lane College. He'd be in a third-round pick. That's a pretty fascinating career. Let's see how close you can get. What do you think is the most receiving yards that he ever year?
790.
562.
Woo!
But he had, I didn't realize he had this many. Prano, he had in his career, and he was more of a returner.
Yeah.
He had 4 punt return TDs, 5 kickoff return TDs.
Boy can move.
Yeah, he moved right into that girl's vagina, and then I fucking came in as the caboose a few years later.
Well, these things happen in threes, they say, Andy. So watch out.
What?
Like these deaths, they happen.
Yeah, Dr. Ruth, Richard Simmons, and Jacoby Jones.
Well, first of all, we got Shannon Doherty. You got to look at the links. They're not linked to so that's already 4, but that's not linked. That's what I said. I said Dr. Ruth and Richard Simmons, both really small people, big stars in the 80s, love cock. So Tom Cruise, keep your head on a swivel. Then you got Shannon Doherty. All right, who's gonna go? Do we lose Ian Ziering? Who's next? You got to be. If you were on Charmed, don't go out for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? But now Jacoby Jones, Andy Ruther, and I'm not. Of course, I'm not wishing it on you. Just saying, Eskimo brothers also should watch out. If you have any link to anybody who died, these things happen in threes. Just Now we could also lose another Southeast Louisiana track star in the next couple days. Then you're in the clear.
Also, maybe the girl that we shared.
Right. If you lose her, just lock yourself in a fucking, tin box and wait out the next week.
I have a feeling she might have been lost a long time ago.
Oh no, it's horrible to hear.
She was literally let's have one drink and let's go back to my place. I was like, oh, that's how this night is.
She had AIDS. No,
You want to hear a fun fact about her?
Not getting
Actually,
AIDS from vaginal sex. So unless you got butt fucked by Julio Jones, what's his
You-
name? Fucking
Jacoby.
Jacoby.
You would hear a fun fact. The second time I met up with her was St. Patrick's Day, same bar, and she had she had like a friend out, and then we all went back to her apartment. Like she lives with her roommates, and we were all drinking on the couch. And then she straight up was like, "Yo, I'm hooking up my friend tonight, not you," and went upstairs with the friend. And I was like, what is happening? True story. Like girl got around, and I was just like, cool, and fell asleep on the couch.
She's like, I gotta go fuck Dante Hall. And you're like, what?
I got what was it, Eric Metcalf? Yeah, I got him down the street at a bar.
She's like, I know you thought we were fucking tonight, but I'm going to fuck Mel Gray.
She's like, I know you thought you could get the dick wet, but James Jett's down at the shack, and I'm gonna go give him a rib job in the bathroom.
You got a nice little missile, but I'm going to fuck Rocket Ishmael.
Oh man, this is a great segue to Tyreek Hill too. I mean, this is perfect.
What happened to Tyreek Hill?
He's doing a lot of fucking on his own.
Is this
perfect
breaking
segue.
news?
Bro. The baby mama drama.
These guys got to stop.
No, this is next level.
Beyond Cromartie?
He's there. He's there. Tyreek Hill declared father of little girl with fourth baby mama weeks after revealing he's expecting eighth child with his current wife. Last week, his unofficial roster, I love how it says this, the Daily Mail. His unofficial roster is now, no, I think it is more official. 7 kids, rumored to have as many as 10. So a judge ruled there's a kid who was born May 2nd last year. A judge ruled, yo, you are the father. He has, so I forget how, let me pull this up. He's got so many different, at least 7 kids, 4 baby mamas, if not
so
more.
Insane, dude. It's
insane.
Insane.
It's insane.
We've talked about it on this show before too, but it's literally just a mind frame. Like, yeah, I don't pull out, dog. And it's like, all right, cool. What
get
the fuck?
Snipped.
Like,
get snipped.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Well, they're never doing that, you know.
But why?
But here's it. That's a whole mental. Like, here's what you need to know. And I've said this before. These guys, like, they're so money driven, but in the moment, they're not thinking about money at all. Like, if you came in and he was like 2 pumps away and you were like, dude, I have 2 fucking briefcases full of cash, $4 million straight cash on me right here, not to nut in her. He'd be like, all right. And it's like, why can't you put it in that perspective? That's literally what you're doing. You're going to give this chick $4 million if you nut in her. You're just going to give it to her in small increments. Just don't. Like, here is I want, like, this is a Chappelle show sketch. Like, I think we need, like, the no nut bag man who just shows up and he's like, this is to not nut. And he's like, that's a lot of money. And it's like, yeah, dude, why aren't you thinking about that?
But it's insane. Why won't they get snipped? You can come inside them all you
Their
want.
Manhood or blah, 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 you know.
But like this, so like this chick, so this is what I'm reading. So
how about you just pull the fuck out? Like, what are we doing here?
Well,
that's like a fucking, first of all, it's a skill game. Like, show what you can do.
He's not having money. So I love this chick. This chick's saying,
I pull out for free, dude. Free.
It might be his fifth kid this year. We're in July, bro. We're in July. But what's crazy is, so the chick who they just said it's his kid last week, he's been giving her $2,500 a month. in paternity, and I love that she claims. And now that I have a child, I know these numbers. Now she's claiming she needs 10 grand a month, which I'm like, that's insane, by the way. 10 grand a month? That's insane. You don't need 10 grand a month. But he's already paying another woman 13.5 a month.
Because he's fucking stupid, dude. 13.5 a month.
A month.
I mean, and then she's gonna get what? That till she's 8, till the kid's 18?
That's just one of the many kids. Oh, that's what he's paying his ex-fiance.
$2.9 million.
What is it?
$2.9 million.
I love this quote from him. You got to hear this quote. He's such an idiot. So I guess some YouTube channel was claiming that. You'll love this. In an April interview with the $1 million DOLLAZ worth of game YouTube channel, it was put to Hill that he had as many as 10 kids. He didn't confirm nor deny, but said, it don't matter how many kids I have. A lot of people won't be able to say Tyreek Hill don't take care of his kids, though. Buddy, well, you probably aren't. Like, it's more than money. So taking care of your kids, for the record, Tyreek. But like, what? So that's what it's about now. I'm just gonna bang as many women as possible.
What about the nut? He's like, I'll tell you what about the nut. It's in her. I'm about to kill a motherfucking spider in here.
So that would be my thing. My thing would just be getting snipped. Like for me, okay, I was thinking about myself. Let's say we have a couple more kids. Let's just play it hypothetically. I would get snipped after 3 kids if I had 3 kids, because I'd already be in my mid to later 40s at that point, based on number. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be like, okay, cool, I'm getting snipped.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the ego with that? You just want to keep fathering kids until
Andy, you don't like, he doesn't even have the ego. His ego is so out of control. He can't even pull out.
It's unbelievable.
Sex with me is like when you turn on a hose full blast and no one's manning it. That shit's just like, whoa. That's just spraying everywhere.
He is so going to be broke. But these women are, you know what? I'm not going to let these women off either. You're bad people. You're bringing, I'm going to say it. You're bringing a human into this world just so you can get paid. And that's fucked up. It is.
Of course it is.
Like, you're all just hooking up with him, purposefully letting him bust inside you, just so you can get that 10 grand a month or whatever it is.
Can you imagine the first girl after he's like, I'm done paying for kids? Imagine the first girl that hooks up with him thinking she's going to get paid. You know what she's going to say. What about the nut? Oh, he's like, I don't do that anymore. Honestly, at this point, if you're him, you get snipped and then you act like you weren't snipped. And you're just like, you want that baby? You want that money? You want that check? You want that fat stacks? She's like, yeah, give it to me, dog. And then you nut her and you're like, that's ha, I'm snipped. Or you just don't tell her. You never tell her. And then she just thinks her guts are fucked up because you put babies in everybody and just she can't get one. That's what I do. I play mental mind games with these chicks.
We need like an NFL Hall of Fame of kids. Off the top of my head, you got Phillip Rivers, Antonio Cromartie. Seems like Tyreek Hill's in there.
I've talked about it before. Everybody always loves to do the Phillip Rivers fucks joke. I'm like, that is precisely how many times he's fucked. Phillip Rivers doesn't pull out because Jesus is watching. What are you doing, my son? Leave it in.
Yeah, but at least in his defense, it's the same woman.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Like, there is a difference.
For sure.
Did you see? You didn't see this. I saw this. The video today of Nick Chubb squatting 540 pounds.
I did see it.
You saw this?
Yeah.
This is insane.
Look at the fucking bar.
It looks like a cartoon bar.
Yeah.
This looks like something. This is like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Look at this. I don't even know what this is. 540 pounds squats.
It's crazy.
Imagine trying to tackle this dude.
No. Hard no.
By the way, real quick, back to the knocking girls up. Justin Jefferson just got nailed too.
No.
Dude, they're starting him young. He got. I forgot to put that up. The judge ruled that Justin Jefferson is the father of his ex-girlfriend's baby. And he just signed that $140 million deal, which I believe was $110 million guaranteed. I just, you talk about you would be that guy. You'd be the driver.
Yeah.
They need a guy in the room to just be like, pull out. Like they need to get like he's
That's
not a cuck guy. He's not a cuck guy. I don't know what he's called. He's the nut
pull
guy.
out bag man. He brings $2.9 million in cash and he shows you so you have a visual representation of how much this nut is going to cost. It'd be like, you ever seen the fucking, the floor or whatever with like fucking, all these game shows where they have the money in a little like plexiglass thing. He comes in with the plexiglass. He comes in with a plexiglass box filled with cash. And he's like, this is how much that nut's going to cost you. So you can visualize it. You can visualize throwing it at people. You can visualize holding it in stacks. You can visualize paying for they don't have, there's no connect. It's not a real number to them. But if it was there under a spotlight, like it was on a game show.
I mean, it really is a Chappelle Show sketch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think for alliteration.
And it'll be just like The Price is Right. It's like, you can nut in that chick or you can have $2.9 million. And they was like, oh, fuck, $2.9 million. I thought it might be like a Geo Metro. Damn, $2.9 million, just straight cash? He's like, yeah, straight cash, $2.9 million.
I think he's called the no nut guy.
Yeah. Nut or no nut? Howie Mandel will fucking do it. And he's like, I'm gonna nut. And he's like, is that your final answer? I'm gonna nut. All right. He says he's gonna nut. Close the curtain on that $2.9 million.
But also, man.
Or if it was Regis, he's gonna nut.
Like, these dudes are
he's
fertile.
turning down the cash.
It's still kind of hard to get pregnant.
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between all these guys and Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is fucking during ovulation 10 times in his life. Tyreek is putting nuts everywhere. And they're like, every single one of these nuts could be that pile of cash. He's like, I'm gonna nut. Yeah, final answer. I think it's a bad idea.
Oh man. Unbelievable.
Would you like to phone a friend? Would you like to phone your accountant?
Well, your boy Jalen Brunson is he's gonna be making a lot more, but he's saving some of that nut for some of his teammates.
Andy, I know you don't want to fucking give the Knicks any props or like this is unheard of, right? The amount of money. This isn't some Tom Brady renegotiating, kicking $5 million down the road. What's the number? $113 million, dude.
Yeah. It's pretty insane.
Tyreek Hill could pay for 30 kids with that money. 30. $113 million. Now, this is strategic on numerous levels. Obviously, it leaves them some cap flexibility. He gets himself a championship, potentially. He knows, first of all, that's the best value of all fucking time. New York City is a great place to live. It's extra good if everything is free forever. You can't put a price tag on everything's free forever in New York City. You literally can't put a price tag on that. They're like, he's like, I want to take my wife to Taylor Swift at fucking Radio City Music Hall or at fucking blah, blah, blah. And I want her to sit front row. And they're like, cool. Those tickets are $60,000 each. And he's like, it's Jalen Brunson. They're like, they're free. They're free. Everything free forever. Every meal, every limo ride, everything free forever. So you can't put a price tag on that. But also, we've talked about this NBA TV deal and how it affects the cap. He gets his next deal sooner. And you only get so many deals. So now he has the potential of signing a mega deal in like what, 3 seasons from now? Something like that.
In 2028, he will be eligible for a 5-year, $417 million deal.
That's if the shit doesn't change, right? Or is that?
Yeah, I mean, he needs to stay healthy.
Right. But I'm saying that number could even potentially go up.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, yeah, leaving 113. Look,
with health, with whatever.
Here's the thing.
Derrick Rose would fucking kill himself if he left $113 million on the table.
I mean, look, he did sign 4 years for 156. So let's not, he's making damn near $40 million a year. That's a shit ton of money. But he also left $113 million on the table, which is next level unheard of.
Unheard of.
And I did think of you because I was reading the tweets after this happened, and some dork was like, "Does this solidify Brunson over Melo?" And then I'm just like,
let me just say something.
It's what you guys needed.
It solidifies Brunson over Melo if it's the first thing that he ever did. Like if you take away every single thing he's done on the court as a Knick, it solidifies Brunson over Melo. Because he is eligible for this money. He knows he can get it. He turned it down. He made an unselfish decision in hopes of winning a championship in New York. It's the epitome of being the opposite of Carmelo Anthony. He was like, I want all of my friends here, and I want other guys to come here and play, and I want to give the cap flexibility for us to do that. Carmelo Anthony is like, I'm coming to New York, trade everybody for me. Jalen Brunson, this is Jalen Brunson is, I mean, again, there is the next deal he'll be able to sign, but this is, you talk about a master class in playing the PR game. He is basically Batman. Like, he is Gotham's hero. He's like they are fucking. This is the greatest strategic PR move that's ever. This is like Eli Manning giving the double fingers to Eagles fans times a trillion. Like, this, there's never been this is unprecedented.
Yeah, I don't know. Off the top, I'm just thinking.
We talk about it all the time. We're like, we know what's happening. They're going to take the most money they can get. We just pencil it in, where whoever offers them the most money. Unbelievable. Like, legend, legacy. It's about legacy, yo.
I think he already solidified legendary status no matter what happens.
Just by doing this, you're saying.
People don't forget.
Right.
People don't forget when you leave over $100 million on the table.
Yeah.
And that's some next level shit. And I mean, he's obviously serious. Stupid dog, dude. I just keep looking at. He's like shaking. I know he's got to go out.
So take him out.
Let's go.
You got to take him out. You got to stay out with him, or
yeah, I gotta just let him out the front. He can't see.
Poor Roscoe.
Did Vince ever get to that stage?
Can't see?
Yeah.
No. Sadly, other shit happened before he got to that point. But I know many a dog that couldn't see.
It's like,
you got the cloud eyes?
Yeah. Oh, so cloudy, dude. I mean, Isla's like a terrorist for him. Poor guy. She's loud. She runs. It's not a good, like,
yeah,
like, it's not aggressive. He's scared now.
Yeah, totally.
Goes the other way, and it's like, it's just sucks because it's just getting worse. Let me try to think if there's something you could shoot the shit on for the next few minutes.
I mean, I could probably shoot the shit on Jalen Brunson if you want me to, unless you want to put something else in the.
Well, there's some clips I wanted to watch.
Okay.
But no, let's do it together. You can shoot the shit about Brunson, and then you can talk maybe about that home run derby, which I think is happening right now.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Well, let's start with Jalen Brunson, then we'll move to the home run derby if need be. But you know, what is to be said that hasn't already been said, except that to do it not only in New York, to leave all that money on the table for the betterment of your team, but to do it in New York is crazy. Like, he knows that they were going to pay him. This isn't like, let me clarify what I mean here. He didn't do this because Chicago or the Warriors or Dallas or Philly or whoever offered him $113 million. And he was like, no, I want to stay in New York, which would be the greatest move of all time. Unless you do what he did, which is, I don't even, like, it's not even a matter of leaving here. I know you're going to pay me. I know you're going to pay me the max amount. I know there is an actual limit on what you can pay me. And I know that you have to pay me it. And I know that I deserve it. And you get a break. That's where it's legendary. He wasn't like, I don't want to go to Oklahoma. I'll take less money to play in New York. I know it's not, it wasn't even I can make the exact same amount in Houston, but they don't have taxes there. So really I make fucking double, but I want to stay in New York. This was this team. I'm not leaving New York. You guys won't let me leave New York. You're not going to let me leave. You're going to pay me everything that I asked for. You're never going to let me leave. And with that in mind, I'm still giving you a break. And the truth is, because he wants to win. And that is something we just do not see in fucking sports anymore. Now, Jalen Brunson obviously has a significant, like very significant amount more money than Saquon Barkley in his bank account before this. And I do not shit on Saquon Barkley in any way for taking the best deal that was offered to him. But saying shit like you want to be a New York Giant for life and then taking the best deal from Philadelphia, I don't disrespect you for it, but there is a way more respectful thing would be to go anywhere but there. Jalen Brunson from Philly, an Eagles fan. The Sixers lurking was like, I want to be a New York Knick for life. And more important than that, I want to win a championship. And that is, we come all the way back around, and it's because of him, and it's because of the Villanova guys, and it's because of this team. But because he was a part of this team, he knows. And I honestly, this is not up for discussion. You guys can take all your other fucking shit anywhere. He knows there is nothing like winning a championship for the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden. It is an unbeatable situation, and that's why he did it. And he's back, and I didn't even have to go to Home Run Derby.
Should have made it single screen. I wasn't thinking there.
That's okay.
Give you the full camera. Everything you said, I agree with.
I know.
I have no clue what you were saying. Are you still talking about Jalen Brunson?
Yeah.
Oh, we got some comments about the Hard Knocks from Moist Granny 96-420. Who are these people?
Fuck Joe Barton.
I'm genuinely enjoying
Wow. This is crazy.
This is your point,
This is crazy. What?
This is your point.
What do you mean this is my point?
You're like, NFL fans will watch anything.
Oh, I know that. But I was like, I even had this.
He's got a second comment. It's interesting to hear what goes on behind the scenes.
Okay. So I don't even. Has there only been 2 episodes, or did a third just drop recently? Might have. I've only watched the first one, and I will get back to it. I've been so goddamn busy, but I will get back to it. But when I talked to a buddy about it the other day. He was like, it's interesting to me, but I can't imagine the majority of people finding this interesting. And I said to him, I go, bro, I'm a Giants fan and I barely find it interesting. Now, I guess I should say, I certainly find it interesting, but, and maybe it's because I only watched the first one and I'm assuming more has happened, we're meeting more people, but like, it's not Hard Knocks. It's this like weird, it's Hard Knocks, the Excel spreadsheet. And it's like, all right, but I understand why it would be interesting. There are certain people who love that aspect of sports, and we just, obviously, I just did a 4-minute monologue essentially about that aspect of sports. But, so I understand people like it. It's just like, I'm surprised that like a non-Giants fan would find it interesting. But people just love them some NFL.
Well, I do find the behind the scenes stuff interesting, so maybe I should check it out.
You haven't watched any of them?
No.
Yeah.
Which makes me think I should. At least to see if I'll like it. Because pretty quickly if you like something or
not. This came up today on the other show, but in receiver, did you see this? Apparently Travis Kelce revealed how much he paid for the Super Bowl suite that housed Taylor Swift.
What, you talking about this on Corolla show?
Yeah.
He revealed
how much he paid for the suite.
He paid it.
Wait. Yes. This is where I'm going with it. That I was unable to get out elsewhere.
He paid it.
So it's $3 million.
Why would he pay it? She's worth $1 billion.
Because she's a fucking cunt. I've said that over and over and over again. No one will listen to me. No
Do
one
we really-
will listen to me.
Yeah,
She's
but hold
an
on.
unbelievable cunt.
Do we really think he paid it?
Well, he acted like he paid it. He's like, they're fucking $3 million, bro. He said that to George Kittle. Now, was that subsidized by blah, 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 blah? But like, why didn't she just pay it? And the reason is because she sucks. That's why. She fucking sucks. I've been saying it to anybody who'll listen forever. She fucking sucks, dude.
That's insane. All right, in a clip from the docuseries, they're chatting. And Kelsey said, you guys doing a suite? Kelsey asked Kittle. Kittle says, no, I can't. Before finishing his sentences, Kelsey cuts him off with a laugh, says, because they're fucking $3 million. But again, does he confirm that he paid? That's all. That's very important to me.
Well, what do you think? The Chiefs paid? Who paid?
The NFL.
The NFL paid what for Taylor to go?
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but
that's what I'm saying.
But then, like, why does he even know how much they cost if they paid for her to go? Also, we've heard this shit before. Like, it's not like the NFL. I feel like this is where the NFL, they have all the money, but like that's where they don't pay because it's like they're like, we'll take $3 million.
That number doesn't surprise me though either.
Doesn't really surprise me, but like, bitch, pay for it.
Okay,
She's the kind of girl who would fucking take a private jet and make you buy her Sonic because she sucks.
Do you think they are together by the end of this football season?
I think they're going to get married.
What? No.
I think they're going to get married. I think he just seems like, and like I've always like kind of liked the guy, but like he just seems like he's down for all this. He seems like he's got a boner for the whole fucking celeb couple thing, and like, cool, good for him. There's no way, again, like even dead fish, like fish flap when they're dead. She's not a dead fish. She's like a fish in a fucking. She's a fish in a seafood shop on ice. Like, she sucks. He hates her, but he's gonna marry her.
There's no way the sex can be good. There's no way. And a guy of his stature, a guy who's had whatever girl he's wanted. There's no way she compares in the sack
To the hot black instant model that he used to date?
Yeah, but not only her, I'm just talking like.
Also, have you seen the snot shit? I can't believe he didn't break up with her when that fucking thing came out.
Is that really snot?
Oh yeah, dude. There's like a highlight reel of it. There's more clips of Taylor Swift taking gigantic snot off of her face than there are clips of Carmelo Anthony passing. It's like a highlight reel. She's taken huge, disgusting loogies off her face on camera more than fucking Jacoby Jones has run kicks back in the NFL.
I wonder how they approach it this season with the NFL and her and TV.
Oh, they can't wait. They can't wait.
The hype train will be just as big.
Yeah. Because chicks are stupid and they love her.
Yeah, probably. I think obviously a lot of games on national TV. Supposedly Burrow dropped his girl. That's like,
No, recently?
yeah, he was engaged. Like he was built, like he got this big. It's actually not far from me. It's probably where my buddy lives. This big ass house in a nice little area. And I don't know if he was building it or built it, or if it was just already a big ass house. And apparently, that girl he'd been with for a long time. Dunzo. That's the rumor. I don't know about this, but I hear things from.
Well, I'm gonna see Justin on Thursday. Randy's gonna come over and watch my dogs for the weekend.
Oh, Randy's gonna dog sit.
Randy's gonna dog sit.
You're gonna come home. There's gonna be like a Bengal statue in your house.
He's gonna paint stripes on my dog. He's gonna be posing with my two dogs like he's fucking Siegfried and Roy.
You're gonna have an Anthony Munoz cutout in your bedroom. You come up. There'd be a David Klingler jersey hanging in your closet.
I'm gonna come home. He's gonna have renamed my dogs. He's like, Akili, Kijana, get over here. I'm like, did you rename my dogs after fucking Cincinnati Bengals busts?
Oh my god. That's a brilliant idea. Name your dogs after Bengals busts.
Yeah. He's like, Pac-Man, sit.
That Pac-Man was legit, man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Dude, we gotta talk about this COPA America final in Miami. I like how people were like, multiple third polls were like, I know you guys don't talk about soccer. I go, we did last episode.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, oh, we're gonna talk about after I saw the clips too. I was like, this is insane.
So our clip from the last episode was not from the final game.
Correct.
And then they went on, they played a final game and it got wilder.
So Colombia played Argentina in the final.
Okay. Who won?
Argentina won.
Okay.
They played in Miami. I believe it was yesterday.
Okay.
Colombian fans basically bum rushed Hard Rock Stadium and they couldn't handle it before the game. It's pretty wild. I've never seen anything like this. So they're hopping the fence. Dude, wait until you see these highlights. They're hopping the fences. The first one I'm going to show you is they're going in through the ventilation system.
What the fuck?
Brandon, watch this first one. This is the first clip. Or do you want to start with just we can do like just them bum rushing the gates.
Okay.
Like
this is to get into the game.
People are just saying, we don't have tickets. Fuck you. There's too many of us.
This is something that you have to worry about all that. Yeah. This is like, I'm surprised more people don't do this.
And I was thinking that watching, like, well, how come this doesn't happen more often? So this is none of these people have tickets.
Yeah. No, I got that.
I mean,
now, Andy, you have a clip from the border here, but can you show me a clip from the game?
So as you see, this is the gates. I mean, just security, police, whatever it is, they're just outnumbered.
I'm surprised the wall didn't. Can somebody show Donald Trump this? Motherfucker, walls ain't gonna cut it, dude.
So these are Colombian fans hopping the walls. I mean, just like you see, just bum rushing. There's just too many people. Little Argentine,
the one kid. Little messy fucking kid.
Yeah,
this guy. He's like, but
they got this guy.
60,000 people came in. Why me? They're like, you're the slowest. We caught you.
They got this guy. I love this. This one's not fair. This is the woman chasing the guy up the ramp.
This is my favorite scene in Tokyo Drift. The one where they drive up the ramp.
Look at her. Look at her.
He's like, bitch, you don't got that dog in you. You ain't going uphill.
I mean, no way she catches him, right?
No way. He gone.
This is like in the concourse area. Like, it's just chaos.
So then they play the game.
So then they play the game.
All these people just fucking milling about, like like where'd the fire marshal think of this?
So this is my favorite one right here, bro. This is straight up. This really is a scene out of it.
What is going on here? People are getting into the Copa America through the ventilation system. What is going on here? What the heck?
He's like, yo, dog, I do HVAC, bro. What? I do HVAC, bro. I know how we can fucking get in, dude. So like, how can we get in? He's like, oh, you know what I call this method? I call it the Ethan Hunt, dude. Mission Impossible, son. Bum, 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 bum. Doo-loo, doo-loo. They're like, stop doing that, Raul. He's like, it's fun though, right? Mission Impossible and shit. We're gonna come out on the field, dude. We're gonna like lift open a manhole cover and we'll be like, look at us, we're playing the game.
So
boo,
I don't
boo, 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 boo. Raul, shut up.
I don't have the other clips, but yeah, you asked the question and you said, well, where'd they all go? At a certain point, because people were just going to seats that weren't theirs. I think they did amass enough security or law enforcement to they were just asking people for tickets. And it's just hilarious. I don't know. I should probably know this. Like, I don't know how long the game was delayed. If it was delayed, it's just.
You know, it's amazing. Imagine how many people, like, honestly and dishonestly, when the fucking security came up, and were like, no English. Like, can you have a ticket? No ticket. No, I don't want to. I'm not speeding. No ticket for me.
I bet you all those people spoke Spanish, though.
Yeah.
It's Miami.
Oh, all the security guards?
Yeah, and the police. It's all Miami. They all spoke fluent Spanish. I do like the thought of the one white guy security going around though, like, I can't get anybody. I don't know what they're saying.
I know you know English. I heard you say I'm Ethan Hunt when you climbed into the HVAC system. No, you're a nice try there, bud. I don't believe you.
You do bring up a great point. What's stopping this from just a normal Sunday at like a Bengals Steelers game? Everybody just say, hey, we're all going to. Is this what we're asking Justin to do?
Yeah.
Hey, get all the diehards. Let's just all go down to the stadium. Let's get thousands of them. Just bum rush. We did get a call about this.
All right, let's listen.
So we have a call from a dirtball who dealt with this at a bar though. Like he was dealing with the fans, rowdy fans for this at his bar.
Hey boys, Steve from OC here. Just calling because soccer sucks. Euro Cup, Copa Cup, it don't fucking matter. And yes, Andy, fucking believe it or not, dude, Jesus Christ, too many people care about that crap in America. It brings out, whenever these countries play, it brings out this weird nationalistic, fundamentalist, fucking country pride crap out. And these fans show up and act so entitled, so elitist, because they feel, oh, my country's in the final. It's like a national holiday. It's insanity, dude. It's fucking insanity. The amount of Colombian fans I had to deal with yesterday at a sports bar was out of control. Fuck soccer. Fuck it so hard. Condoms are for anybody who likes soccer. Also, it doesn't even matter. Like, when a guy gets, like, brushed and then goes down and does the whole flopping, it's so weird. If that guy's on your team, they freak out. Like, they're with him right there. Like, it's so weird how fans jump in on the flopping crap. Ugh. Soccer's the fucking worst.
Not feeling it. He wasn't feeling it.
Did you almost hit us with a ski dog out at the end there? I felt like you did. It felt like you almost did us with this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, the soccer fans, it's like, then there's the whole thing with soccer where like soccer hooligans are like it's become like lore now. So now it's like an excuse to act like an asshole.
I mean, to this day, the wildest thing sports event I've ever been to is USA Mexico at Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. I think that was what's one of the other tournaments I was bitching about last episode? CONCACAF.
Yeah, CONCACAF.
But like it was the same way. It was insane.
Yo, bro, should we sneak in the HVAC this thing? Nah, bro, we're not HVAC in CONCACAF. I'll HVAC Copa America, but fucking HVAC CONCACAF. There's too many fucking consonants, bro. Not enough vowels, dude. HCAF, CONCACAF. What the fuck are we doing, dog?
Don't you find it ironic? I find it extremely ironic that the sport where the guys are the biggest pussies and act like the biggest pussies, the fans are also the most insane.
Yeah.
Like, dude, NFL fans can talk all the shit they want, and fights are bad, and I would not be taking a kid to.
Meanwhile, people will go in fucking boxing matches with black tie and like fucking and like dresses and shit.
But yeah, I was about to say
They'll show up in prom dresses to fucking. They're like, yeah, beat on each other.
Nobody's hopping in.
This is great, babe. Grab some champagne. We're gonna watch two colored people beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, nobody's hopping.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Nobody's hopping in a ventilator to see the fucking Cowboys-Giants game.
No.
Did I say ventilator?
Let's go through their lungs, dude. Dude, we can sneak in through his lungs, man. What is? Remember that movie with Dennis Quaid? What was that fucking movie?
Where he gets in the thing and
he's like living inside the body. What the fuck movie was that?
What a callback! I haven't thought about that movie.
Is it Dennis Quaid?
Oh,
unbelievable! That
he's
movie.
a little machine.
Yeah, and they like inject him into somebody's body.
Is it Dennis Quaid? It was like 80s, right?
Yeah, early 90s. No,
I think it's 80s, man. I'm pulling up his IMDb. God, he's been too.
I mean, just to inject it into like, oh my god, Jesse Stenga screaming the answer in his
Inner Space.
Inner Space. Is it Dennis Quaid?
This is Steven Spielberg. Yeah, I remember watching this as a kid.
Steven Spielberg didn't direct it.
It says Steven Spielberg presents.
Yeah, that's
he executive produced it.
Yeah.
A test pilot is miniaturized in a secret experiment and accidentally injected into a hapless store clerk.
It is Dennis Quaid, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God. You know, sometimes I think I got fucking dementia, but now I got the randomest little pulls.
Dennis Quaid, Martin Short, Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, you got.
Is that where Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan met? Can you imagine if they met on the fucking set of Inner Space?
They probably did.
Or did they make Inner Space together? They're like, oh, we can get paid to fuck in the trailer. And they're like, it's about you going inside somebody, miniature. And he's like, whatever. You're going to live in Martin Short. It's like, I'm cool. I'm down.
Bro.
Dude, did you hear Raul before? Raul was doing fucking Mission Impossible, dude, because he's like going through the HVAC. Bro, we're gonna go full Inner Space, dude. We're gonna go full, dude. We're sneaking in through the lungs, dog. Inject me in a ventilator, dude.
We gotta
ventilators.
We gotta watch this trailer, dude.
Test pilot Tuck Pendleton wants history. Supermarket clerk Jack Putter needs a vacation.
Jack, you're late. That's not good. You know it's coupon day.
Lieutenant Pendleton is about to be miniaturized, placed into this needle, and then injected into this rabbit.
Rock and roll.
But something went wrong, and Tuck's about to get a new destination. Inside Jack Putter.
I'm a man.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm possessed.
Now, Jack's got twice the problems.
How you doing, Jack?
But he's double the man. With Tuck on his side.
Kicking more cows.
In his gut. And on his case.
You're not gonna back groceries all your life, are you, Jack?
And only 24 hours left for Jack to get out of danger. So that Tuck can get out of Jack. Dennis Quaid, Martin Short. Give yourself a shot of adventure. Inner Space.
What year?
87.
Wow. 87, by the way. Meg Ryan, still in the Top Gun hair. Meg Ryan, Top Gun hair. 86, Top Gun. 87, Inner Space. Same fucking hair. Goonies, they come off the same music as is playing when they have the car chase in Goonies. Another movie that Steven Spielberg presents, but not directed by.
You know what? I just love the 80s, man, movie-wise. Like if we looked at decades, I just think it's tough to beat. It beats the 70s. I probably don't know enough about film. I just feel like from just
film-wise, like from good film-wise, it doesn't beat the 70s. But then we started. 80s was when the blockbuster came to be.
Not good film, but like this premise is like it's
absurd.
So stupid. You're like, is it because of cocaine? Was it just the amount of cocaine that was going on in the 80s? Everybody just
it was a combination of all the things. I mean, it's basically Reagan. Because Reagan was letting the cocaine come in. Reagan had the economy fucking jumping and jiving, so people had money to spend. They're like, you know what we should do this weekend? We should go fucking see Inner Space. We should take the kids, buy like fucking 10 fucking things of popcorn, go see fucking Inner Space, have a barbecue. Who gives a shit? Also, we should probably buy a lake house. His wife's like, what is wrong with you? He's like, well, I'm on cocaine and I'm rich. She's like, you're a fucking stockbroker in fucking St. Louis. He's like, yeah, we're buying a lake house. We're going to see Inner Space. I'm getting a Corvette. She's like, can you fucking calm down? He's like, Reagan's God.
But again, just the premise is just
it's absurd.
Like I said, PG. Like I remember watching this as a kid. It's like a quirky PG movie. Top Gun was on like TV the other day. We were flipping through. Bro. Brittany's mom was like, obviously they've all seen it. But it was just so funny how much they didn't know.
My girlfriend still has not seen it.
Really?
She lives with me. I might make her watch it tonight.
I was just laughing because, it was in our basement. So like our basement is basically where Isla just plays. She's got a million fucking toys, like every other spoiled kid now. So it was just background noise. And her mom was like, wait, this is where he dies? Like, how's he die? I'm like, how do you not know? She's like, wow, you know this movie really well. I go, yeah, everybody knows Top Gun. I was like, I've seen this. She's like, how do you know everything? I was like, yeah, this is where he's going to speed off his motorcycle. She's going to follow him. They're going to start making out and they're going to hook up. She's like, what? How do you know? I'm like, I'm not, like, I'm a Top Gun fan. I'm not your level. I go, I've probably seen this movie.
You're crazy. I'll have you know when I fly, my crew and my plane come first.
Yeah. Like, how do you not know this?
I wasn't finished, Lieutenant.
And then I'm telling her mom, I was like, yeah, I was like, I wonder how much acting he needed. I was like making a Tom Cruise gay joke. And I'm like, she's actually gay in real life. She's like, what? I'm like, do you guys like live under a rock? Like what? Yeah, Kelly McGillis is gay. Tom Cruise has been suspected of being gay. Like, I'm not breaking any news here.
Yo, let's go through the events like Ethan Hunt, but not gay, dude. Not in a gay way, but like let's crawl through that tube, you know what I mean? Let's like go up the stadium's asshole, but not in a gay way, dude.
I can't believe
let's tailpipe our way in the Copa, but like in an Ethan Hunt way, not in like a gay Tom Cruise way.
Those guys went in the vents. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder how many HVACs Mexicans are crawling through on any given day.
But they're Colombians.
You know what I mean. Broader Mexicans. That's so Trump of me. It doesn't matter. They're all Mexicans. They come through Mexico, don't they?
Oh, man. You ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, dude. I literally just had pho delivered.
You guys can call us at 310-359-8365.
You can come see me. Yonkers Comedy Club, Yonkers, New York, July 26th, 27th, 28th. You can come see me at Comedy at Pox if you're out on Long Island, July 24th. Many, many shows coming up. JoePrano.com. I'll add them there as they get added. Follow me at Joe Prano on all things social media, except for Twitter, where I am still at Fix Your Life.
All right. Andy Ruther, all things. You guys know where to find me. Okay, that's our show. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll be back on Thursday. You guys have a great week. And as always, stay dirty.